C R Kesavan of the Congress, Sunil Alagh, he leans towards Mr. Modi. Saba Naqvi of the Outlook, Pavan Verma of the JDU, Kalikesh, Narayan Singh, they of the BJD. So Sudhanshu Trivedi of the BJP, my first question is to you. What is, you have, it's strange, isn't it? 6 months back, people thought the BJP will reach out, and now that Mr. Modi has been made the prime ministerial candidate, that you will get more and more allies on your side and then appear to be a party which takes a lot of parties along and builds some kind of a super coalition if required. Today you have been successful in fighting with every single potential ally. Every single one of them. Now I want to know, what is this strategy?
In my opinion, the position is exactly opposite what you are saying. Each and every party from north to south, all the allies of Congress and those who are not allies of Congress have started targeting BJP and Mr. Narendra Modi.
Oh, they are targeting
it signifies a paradigm shift in national politics, that now it is a politics of BJP versus rest. There was an era 10 or 20 years back when it was Congress versus rest.
You're trying to make it that. You can admit that you want to make it that. You want to make it BJP versus the rest. No, when you say Mamata Banerjee has lost her mental balance, who is attacking whom? Or are you desperately trying to make it? Are you desperately trying to make it BJP versus everyone else?
No. We are not desperate on any account, Arnab. All parties are desperate to make minority on their side, so there is a chorus going on the issue of appeasement. That's why a person like Mr. Derek O'Brien is using the word butcher. And they are not speaking a single word on Bangladeshi infiltration when Supreme Court of India on questioning IMDT Act has used the word that this Bangladeshi infiltration amounts to external aggression over India.
You didn't
so
speak
there is
on
a chorus going on, nothing unusual.
You didn't say you
everybody is
trying to score points earlier.
In the minds of minority
You didn't call Farooq Abdullah.
And accusing Mr. Narendra Modi.
No, 1 second. You didn't call Farooq Abdullah, the Abdullah family, the sinners of Kashmir. You didn't say that we'll throw every Bangladeshi out, after the 16th of May. You didn't say Mamata Banerjee has lost her mental balance. This is your recent approach. Mr. Kesavan wants to respond. All we are trying to do is, Mr. Trivedi, don't get angry. All we are trying to do is understand the strategy, that, what is the strategy?
Arnab.
You're going around, it virtually looks, Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi, like you are going around with your sleeves rolled up, ready to fight with everyone you meet now.
Arnab, can I?
Yes,
what
Mr. Kesavan.
Narendra Modi has said,
Mr.
that
Kesavan.
will happen after 16th of May. It is nothing but in the exact spirit of Supreme Court judgment on IMDT Act.
No, but you...
There is nothing wrong. It's strictly constitutional as per the national security. But unfortunately, those parties are not speaking a single word and creating an unnecessary...
Don't tell me about the IMDT. Don't tell me about the BJP's position on the IMDT. 6 years you were in power. You did absolutely nothing on the IMDT. You betrayed your own promises to the people of Assam. So don't give me the rhetoric now. You did absolutely nothing on the IMDT then. You did nothing on illegal infiltration. You did absolutely nothing on illegal infiltration. You did nothing on illegal infiltration for 6 years when you were in power. For 6 years when you were in power, you did absolutely nothing on illegal infiltration. What did you do? What did you do? You see, it's all right to make it a nice slogan, Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi. Political slogans are dime a dozen. But question people, what did you do? You did nothing. Now you want to go around looking for fights. You'll find many issues to fight on. I'm getting a response. Mr. Kesavan first.
Arnab, why
are the judgment came in 2007.
Can I come in, please?
Mr. Kesavan, please, 1 sec, yeah.
Arnab, I don't know why they've become so restive and why they've become so panicky, and I can see a pattern of panic for the BJP and Narendra Modi ji wherever he goes. I think initially they thought they sell this model of development, and it has been exposed very pathetically. Then they said we'll do this, politics of division and hate ventriloquism, where they just don't attack, they attack everybody. They use hate ventriloquism with Baba Ramdev to attack the Dalits. They use Mr. C.P. Thakur to say we are against reservation and all the underprivileged classes. Then they use the likes of Togadia and Kadam to hit at the minorities, and now what has happened is at this last stage, they've realized this divisive politics is also, not helping them. So now BJP has resorted to the politics of dubious deceit and deception, combined with personal defamation and, denigration of people. And let me just give you an example. And I said this to you before again. If a party is winning, Arnab, if a party is coasting to victory, if a party doesn't need allies, if the party thinks they're going to form the government of their own, BJP, as they claim, why did they attack the BJP, if they think as they claim that they're going to form the government with the majority, why did they attack the election commission in Firozabad in April 21? They said they'll put cameras
to, do with what we are talking about?
Because they're panicking, they're nervous, they've become distraught that they're attacking the election commission.
Maybe it's overconfidence.
If you have overconfidence, you say I'll put cameras, and if you have overconfidence, will you say I'll inquire the election commission? That's a joke. Second thing, you see what these people do. Today he talked about, he attacked Sri Rahul Gandhi and talked that, he had little knowledge and falsehood. Let me go back to April 21 in Jamnagar when he talked about his paisa by paisa. The election commission is to go to ask paisa by paisa every, account of how they spent it. But he said this about the brass factory, Arnab. He said, Modi ji said, the central government, policy paralysis has destroyed the brass factory.
No, we are not talking about brass factories.
Everything has been closed.
We are not talking about brass factories.
Let me complete here. What I'm saying, Arnab, is
you're making a prepared speech.
I'm telling you. We are on the issue. They are panicking. They have a web of deceit and lies. Wherever they go, they lie. They don't talk about development.
But do you realize, Mr. Kesavan? Mr. Kesavan, 1 second. You realize the ironical and terrible situation for the Congress party? The BJP goes around picking fights with everybody. Despite that, nobody comes to you. Samajwadi Party says you will not come to power. The left says you will not come to power. Naveen Patnaik says you will not come to power. Narendra Modi picks a fight even with Jayalalithaa, but even Jayalalithaa says Congress will not come to power. I'm sorry to rub it in, Mr. Kesavan. But listen to me. Even your own ally Sharad Pawar has said that the Congress will not come to power.
What the people of India will decide, Arnab, and what?
That's all right. Kalikesh wanted to come. Kalikesh,
what did TRS said that day before?
The fact is, Arnab, that the Congress is not going to come to power. And, the NDA has a good feel about it, and the NDA thinks it's going to get a good run. I think Mr. Narendra Modi has been misled by his own cadres and his own party, who have been caught up in the entire hype of the BJP getting 272 or the NDA as it stands today getting 272. And he is led to believe that he can actually get a fair number of seats in areas where he had traditionally the BJP had no votes, such as Bengal and Odisha. And now the BJP set up either locally or his tacticians, strategists believe that they can get 5, 6, 7, 10, 12 seats in these states. And therefore Mr. Modi is resorting to more critical, more criticism, harsher words, trying to rouse the people believing that the BJP is the principal opposition. But the fact is, they are not. The BJP has a long way to go in states like Bengal and Odisha to really leave a footprint, and this entire episode of Mr. Modi's harsh words
Kalikesh, the BJP says, Kalikesh, I'll tell you what the BJP says. BJP says about the BJD, for example, your party. Don't mind. Don't take it personally what I'm about to tell you.
Not at all.
Right? Don't react to it. I'm not meaning it to slight you, but this is what they say.
Go on, Arnab.
They say, what option does Naveen Patnaik have? What will Naveen Patnaik do? You see, Naveen Patnaik will get his few seats, but the moment we cross 200, you ask Sunil Alagh, he can articulate this better. They say the moment we cross 200...
I can tell you what option...
The moment we cross 200, Naveen Patnaik will come running behind the BJP. He has no option. He will come scurrying behind the BJP once we cross 200, and all this talk is, am I correct or not? Sunil Alagh, is that the reasoning or not? 1 second, Kalikesh. Here's Sunil Alagh.
I think Kalikesh has been correct. Kalikesh, you've been correct in saying that perhaps the BJP thinks, and not only thinks, they think they've got certain states under control. They need those 10 or 15 seats outside. So therefore, you've got Bengal left, you've got X, and he's attacking because Mamata has come out clearly and said, I will never be your partner. So what's the idea of him currying favor with Mamata? It's pointless. Neither is Farooq Abdullah going to support him. So what's the point? His point at this, what we can question is his strategy right in the way he's attacking. But what is happening today and what is shocking as far as I'm concerned is the words being used. It's more response reaction rather than any strategy on any party's part. Now the last, there are only 2 days or 3 days left for elections. I mean, there's nobody more. I mean, all the people have already cast their vote. So now let's go for it.
No, is this correct or not that your reading is that moment we cross 200?
Yes.
Moment BJP crosses 200, all the other parties, first of all, we will not need too many, and the few that we need, like Naveen Patnaik, will come running behind us. And by the way, BJP leaders are saying that Naveen Patnaik has anyway given them some kind of an understanding or a guarantee. This is what they have claimed to several journalists, that where will Naveen Patnaik go?
Arnab,
there is a quiet and implicit understanding that Naveen Patnaik will go with the BJP.
See the point that Modi has made.
Am I right or not?
Just one last point. Kalikesh, just one last point. Modi is very clear in saying...
No, he's saying something.
Right.
Go on.
Go ahead.
Let
go ahead.
say.
Let's hear you.
Okay, so there's no question of any assurance given by Naveen Patnaik or BJD as things stand now. I think Naveen Patnaik has made it abundantly clear. He is neither with the Congress nor with the BJD. And let me also answer your question, Arnab. If it comes to an NDA or another formation of a government which may happen in the future, and if the BJD is asked to be a part of it, BJD will decide on who the leader should be and can very well sit in opposition. We've been in opposition for many years. And we can
leader will be of whom? Who the leader will be of that alliance?
Of the new government, of the new alliance.
And is Modi acceptable?
Yeah. It's all right.
Is Modi acceptable?
Leader. That is something. Look,
is Modi acceptable?
We'll talk about when the bridge. That is something we'll talk about when the time comes.
That's it. That's what they're saying, that you have an understanding. You're not talking about it now.
Naveen Patnaik. It's not my decision.
It's not all the allies.
It's Naveen Patnaik's decision. And it is his right to tell you who's acceptable and who's not acceptable.
Of all the allies, the one party they repeatedly talk about as a party with whom they have an implicit understanding and who will go with them the moment they are close to 200 is the BJD. Do you know that or not, Kalikesh? Anyway. No, you can laugh it off.
Arnab, Mr. Modi has come campaigning 5 times to Odisha. He's come and had a meeting in my constituency. So there is no love lost for the BJP, if that's what you're hinting at. We've had a full and frontal battle with the Congress, with the BJP, and I am confident we'll get at least 80% of the seats.
No, that was not even the question. One second, I'm going across. One second. I'd like to get Pavan Verma into. Pavan Verma, is the BJP getting its strategy right or wrong? The BJP seems to believe our strategy is perfectly right for the moment. Consolidate, get your vote share up. If required, get your core constituency with you. Don't care for allies who will never not be with you anyway. The rest will come running after you the moment you cross 200. Pavan Verma.
Arnab, I think the BJP strategy was consciously one to project a wave in order to create a wave. And in such a situation, when literally hundreds and thousands of crores have been put into the strategy to pursue this projection of a wave, it's not uncommon for those who are running it to become victims of their own propaganda. I think now the BJP has actually convinced itself that on the basis of the number of advertisements it issues and the amount of publicity it can generate for itself, it will actually cross 272. Therefore, I think Mr. Modi has acquired a certain hubris, surrounded by the kind of people who give him the feedback that this is exactly what's going to happen, to ride roughshod over any possible allies or any possible partners in the future. It's a syndrome, Arnab. And that is what we are seeing, whereas the reality on the ground is quite different. For instance, I can speak to you about Bihar. BJP is going to get a rude shock there. Believe me, come to the ground and you will see. Therefore, I'm saying, Mr. Modi has in any case a natural inclination towards a certain arrogance of temperament. He is a loner who has never had the experience of running a coalition. And in this final stage, I think, misled by his advisors and by 300 rallies that he has held, he believes he can go on his own. I wish him good luck, but I also wish him good luck.
Mr. Trivedi, is the BJP counting its chicken before they can hatch? Because you see, one second, Mr. Trivedi, you are a political analyst. The best your party has managed is 182, 1998 and 1999. If I put together the sum total of all your best performance in all states, that does not amount to 272. I put together all your best performance in all your states over the last 15 years, that does not come to 272. You know what happened in 1996. You know that when Atal Bihari Vajpayee made that speech on the floor of the Lok Sabha decrying the untouchability that other political parties practice towards the BJP, many people said that it is time for the BJP to appear to be more acceptable. Simple question tonight. And I want Saba to take that. Why would the BJP want before the elections to be seen to be more unacceptable to the allies rather than more acceptable? That it's just, Saba, what's the great strategy here?
Arnab, first of all, with Mamata Banerjee, I think there's a very clear Can I answer now?
Yeah.
With Mamata Banerjee, there is a very clear realization that the Mamata who was with Atal Bihari Vajpayee is not the same Mamata. She is the chief minister of a state where she cannot possibly align with the BJP. So this no-hold-bar attack on Mamata is partly because of that, partly because there is a perception that whether they get seats or not, they will get some vote share in new areas. So, and if you're going to get a vote share, it will be the vote share that is anti-Mamata. So, to that extent, Mr. Modi is also being political. At the same time, I partly agree with a lot of what a lot of your panelists are saying, but not fully with them. To some extent, I mean, Sudhanshu is sitting there, and Sudhanshu articulated things about Bangladeshi refugees within the Hindi heartland, and things are not going as well as it's been projected. And not in Bihar either. They're not going as well. It's still phase by phase things are happening. They're also returning to very familiar themes about Bangladeshi migrants.
Why?
And then they say they're only talking about development.
My question is, Sudhanshu Trivedi must tell us why now.
Why they're doing it.
You see, now they seem to be saying, let's get more hardline. Let our image become more a Hindu hardline image. A more Hindu hardline image as the elections approach. Simply, Sudhanshu Trivedi must tell us why a party wants to be seen to be taking on a more Hindu hardline image in the run-up to the last phase. What is the strategy there, sir?
Because that was always its image.
No, but why is it being emphasized now?
Actually, Arnab,
what do you gain by
doing at all in favor of taking any communal line.
Maybe because the Hindi heartland elections are left.
This line has been consistently forced on us, right from the statement of Srimati Sonia Gandhi of Zahar ki kheti
forced on you
to the Imran Masood's statement of ki
forced
boti
on
boti
you.
mein kaat dunga.
Forced on
so
you.
This has been
Mr.
consistently created by so-called secular parties.
No, you are saying it's forced on you.
And some of the parties who are unable to understand the reality.
No, it's being forced
Mr.
on
Pavan
you.
Verma, in order to make a mockery of BJP's campaign, they are also making the mockery of the assessment of media, assessment of the survey agencies, and the crowd which is coming on the ground.
So why
they are unable to realize that?
So why are you going out?
No, I want to just ask one question.
I want
to ask just one question. As far as the minority votes are concerned, how many claimants are there? There are n number of claimants.
Is this your election? Minority, majority, name calling, pictures, videos. Is this your election? What happened to development? Where is development in your election? Pavan Verma, where is development in this election? I don't see development anywhere. The BJP seems to have forgotten development.
They are ignoring the issue of price rise.
Pavan Verma, one at a time. Pavan Verma.
They are trying to
So allow me to speak, please. So from the beginning we have been saying that development is a facade. It's backed by unverifiable claims.
It is.
And the real agenda is
we are getting nowhere with this debate.
Win an election
but they are saying it's proving.
On the basis of religious polarization.
No.
It has been showing. It is shown most recently in the mild rap given to Giriraj Singh of Bihar, who says anyone who disagrees goes to Pakistan, or Togadia's absolutely unbelievable
Pavan,
rant
we cannot
about
have this
spitting on
debate on
people of a
Togadia
certain
has been there for the
community.
last 15 years.
It's not going to work.
No. Come on, please. Let's not take the debate on to Togadia and gang. First, we are all against it. I agree with Saba. When she's saying understand the understand the strategy.
What strategy?
It may be wrong or right. 1 second. We know that there's no way that we can beat Mamata in Bengal. She's going to get the majority.
Why do you change your position on Mamata?
1 second.
Why did the BJP change its position on Mamata? No, why did the BJP change its position on Mamata?
All right, Arnab, let me just
No,
finish
why did you say?
Because
why?
at this point of time when Mamata said under no circumstances will I have an alliance with BJP.
Oh my God, what are you saying, Sunil Alagh? Therefore you are admitting. 1 second. Therefore you are admitting. 1 second, Mr. Kesavan, this is very important. Therefore an admission is being made. An admission is being made. 1 second. An admission is being made. Because I remember that on the 5th of February, Narendra Modi went to Kolkata and he said, brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Brothers and sisters, he says, I asked you to elect BJP candidates in the Lok Sabha. 1 minute.
1 second, yeah.
He said, 1 minute. He said, Mamata Banerjee will work for your betterment and so will I. And Pranabda is your own and your gains will be threefold.
All right.
In other words, Sudhanshu Trivedi must answer. What do you mean all right?
All right, so therefore
what do you mean all right?
1 second. I try and say let's be friends and you say I don't want to be your friend.
Great. So
what will I do then?
I think
I will just say no,
I'm
I'll walk
sorry.
away.
This is
I'll walk away in an election.
This is
I
the
will
most,
then say all right. If you don't want to be my friend, I'll fight you. I'll fight you. What's wrong with that?
This is the
What is wrong with that?
This is the most inane argument that I have heard so far in a long time.
I want you to be my ally. You say no. What am I supposed to do? Lie down on the ground like Kejriwal and have an unshan?
No,
what's wrong with you?
What you say? I'm asking you. Your argument tonight is this. Sunil Alagh, 1 minute. What your argument is this? Your argument is this. No, 1 second. You be my friend. You be my ally. I'll say nice things about you. The moment you say I'm not interested in alliance, then you begin to say where did you get the 1.8 crores from? Why did you buy those paintings? You are a master of the Sharada scam.
I will take 1 minute.
This is political opportunism.
1 minute. I'll give the strategy. I'm not saying it's right or wrong.
Political opportunism.
1 second.
Political opportunism.
1 second. The strategy is, as Saba and I have said in the beginning, it may be wrong. What we want, what BJP now wants is to get 4 or 5 seats in Bengal, 4 or 5.
What are you saying? You keep changing your line every day.
I am not changing. We have to fight Mamata to get those seats.
Why were you not fighting her in April?
Because there was a possibility of having her as an ally.
So if there is a 1 minute, now you listen. Now you listen. Because there is a possibility of having an alliance, we said the potholes that the left created for 32 years. Listen to me. I believe efforts are being made to fill these potholes. 1 minute. This is Modi says in April. Today he says that Mamata Banerjee has done worse in 35 months than the left did in 35 years. Your entire assessment changes on the basis of whether or not Mamata agrees to shake your hand.
In politics, what else do you expect in politics?
This is
what do you want in politics? The truth is, 1 second. If you want the truth is the strategy. 1 second. Pavan, can I
No, 1 second. You've spoken a lot. Right, 1 second. Mr. Kesavan wanted to come in. Mr. Kesavan.
Arnab, I'm telling you, there is no method to this panic or this pattern.
There's no panic, Stop using words like that. I totally agree. Panic is only in Congress. Don't use words like panic.
Sunil Alagh, I let you speak. Don't be defensive. Don't raise your voice.
At all.
Have civility.
Always anything that they say is panic.
Sir, have civility. Sir, have courtesy. I listen to you. You can listen to me.
I'm just saying my civility. I'm not accusing you. I'm saying don't use words like panic. That's all.
Why are you defensive? You are panicking. BJP is panicking. Let Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi answer. Why are you being so defensive?
So can't I deny that we are not?
Why are you defensive?
Can't I deny we are not?
You are panicking.
Because you are saying
you
it is true.
No, Arnab, they don't talk about development. Arnab, they don't talk about development. Whenever they said the Congress is using red herrings to take it away from development. Who makes the personal barbs in Kashmir? Who made the personal barbs against Nitish Kumar? Who made the personal barbs today against Mamata? It is these people. They don't. I agree with Saba Naqvi. They don't want to talk about. Oh please, there is unfounded, baseless allegations. That's why I talk. See,
calling BJP rats and whatever Priyanka is not making any personal.
Okay,
Arnab, please. No, they can't interrupt.
Can I take a break and coming back? No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you, Mr. Kesavan. I need to take a break. I'm asking you and the viewers.
I'm here.
Can I take a small break and come back? No, Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi, today. You see, okay, so I'm allowed a small break. My question is simple.
Please come back, sir.
Now you say, Mamata Banerjee, you are terrible. you are ruining Bengal. After Mamata Banerjee says nothing doing, I don't want an alliance with you. Now you say to national conference, you are the sinners of Kashmir. Why did the BJP, Sudhanshu Trivedi, aap is baare mein soch lijiye. Why did the BJP not call Farooq Abdullah sinners of Kashmir when he was keeping the option open? When Farooq Abdullah said whether it is, remember, I'll play that clip when I come out. Farooq Abdullah said a few weeks back, he said, whoever wins in Delhi, Modi or Rahul Gandhi, he will be elected by the people. At that point of time, Farooq Abdullah is not a sinner of Kashmir. The moment Farooq Abdullah says that nothing doing, anyone who votes for Modi should drown in the sea, a wrong comment. Nevertheless, when he makes it clear we have nothing to do with the BJP, immediately you begin to say the Abdullahs are the sinners of Kashmir. Do you change your position, Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi, based upon how a person is reacting to you politically? That's my question to you. Why are you doing U-turns, and are you in a state of panic at this phase of the election? Back in a few minutes. So Sudhanshu Trivedi wanted to come back to the debate. Sudhanshu Trivedi ji, before I come to you, let me show you something. When Farooq Abdullah kept the option of supporting the BJP open, he was a nice guy. The moment Farooq Abdullah started speaking against the BJP, you also take off on him. Here is the flip of the day. This is the political flip of the day. Sudhanshu Trivedi, please hear. Please hear this.
देखिए, मोदी जीते या हारे, ये लोगों का फैसला होगा. हिंदुस्तान के लोग फैसला करेंगे कौन यहाँ का वजीर आजम होगा.
जो मोदी को वोट नहीं देगा उसको पाकिस्तान जाना चाहिए. जो मोदी को वोट देगा उसको समंदर के अंदर डूब जाना है.
So because he changed his position, you change your position. What kind of politics is this, Sudhanshu Trivedi?
There is no politics in it. If you are making a personal comment on anybody, whether though it is a positive, it is based on your assessment, it has nothing to do with our policies.
No, why do you...
If Mr. Farooq Abdullah has praised on us, and if he is saying something relating to Pakistan or something like that, or Article 370 or something like that, it is a matter of policy. In the same manner, Mamata Banerjee saying something positive is a different thing in person, and in the policy is different thing. In Hindi, I would like to say, ये रणनीति का नहीं, नीति का विषय है. And look at your debate. Everybody is targeting whom? Everybody is targeting BJP. Whether it is a Congress party or a regional party.
You want that. Nobody is doing that. You want that situation. Nobody is doing that. Nobody is doing that, Mr. Trivedi. Which world are you in? You want to create a situation, but why do you want to do that?
That's what my pretension was at the beginning of the debate.
Pavan Verma.
Arnab, I am actually a little perplexed that Mr. Trivedi is making a virtue of the fact that the BJP stands in isolation to most other parties in the country. The reason for that is very clear. I don't believe it's something to celebrate. The reason for that is that political parties across India, reflecting the multifaceted plural reality of India, are not buying into the essential
The fact of the matter is this is the agony of the party of Mr. Pavan Verma, which is coming out from his heart.
Therefore, I did not interrupt you, sir.
But why do you want to be less acceptable?
And therefore,
they left BJP,
therefore,
tried to move Congress, and they are left with nobody in Bihar. Even Ramvilas Paswan is with us. So it is the true state of political situation for JDU in Bihar, which they are trying to impose on BJP.
I can tell you that. And there is a reason to understand why people like Mamata, why people like Mr. Naveen Patnaik, they are not rabid political animals. Why do they have reservations against the BJP?
No. Naveen Patnaik is not against the BJP, Pavan. Don't use the word of, don't take the name of Naveen Patnaik.
You have therefore...
No.
You have therefore...
No, 1 second, Pavan.
You have therefore reason
Pavan,
not so
you're making sweeping statements. 1 second.
About the fact
Pavan, may I just come in?
That you are standing in isolation.
1 second, Pavan, I'd just like to come in. All right, Pavan, I'd just like to come in. As far as I'm concerned, what is happening was there was a growth model which Modi was projecting. Everybody was trying to attack it. When they failed in the last leg, it's become a personal attack on him. That's all that has changed with Congress and everyone else, because now now, they see 1 second, Kesavan, let me finish, then you can come in. Now it's only a simple, Pavan, I didn't interrupt you, Pavan.
You were interrupting me.
No, yaar, I mean, okay, achha, you finish, then I'll come back to you. You finish first. Okay, you finish.
No. I just want to say that the growth model was projected as another mirror image of paradise on earth. Whereas it was so far from that people were asking questions about it.
All right.
And Mr. Modi was not willing to reply. His whole strategy was...
No, 1 second, Pavan. Why have you stopped and started attacking him personally? Because you all saw it wasn't working. Now, I am not... 1 second, can I just finish? Yaar, Pavan, I thought you had finished. Come on, yaar, Pavan. Okay, you don't have to agree with me. Pavan, don't...
It's the BJP leader who says if you don't support Modi, go to Pakistan.
Look, the only... All right, Pavan, the only thing that you can say right now, Kesavan, we'll come to you. The only thing that you can say now... 1 second, yaar, Pavan, the only thing you can say is perhaps Mr. Modi should not have come down to attacking people personally. That I am willing to debate. Perhaps it's not a good way. He should have stuck to the growth model. That's a different
story. But why didn't he?
1 second.
Why didn't he?
All right. Why didn't he?
Why didn't he?
Fine. There is a level.
No, watch out. Kalikesh is responding to you. The question here is this. 1 second. I just want to say one thing. 1 second. Why didn't he is the question. Why didn't he is the question.
Modi is just degrading himself by attacking people personally.
1 second. Kalikesh.
Talk about development.
1 second. Kalikesh is saying something. Yes, Kalikesh.
Yeah, Arnab, the only person who's getting hurt by this entire debased argument on all sides is Narendra Modi himself. He wants to project himself as a statesman, somebody who encompasses all kinds of people, all kinds of parties, but he has been successfully drawn into a battle where he's making personal statements against individuals, against communities, against regional allies. The only person he's hurt in this entire escapade is himself.
Why then? Why do you want to support him after the 16th?
I don't want to support him. That's your assumption.
But you will.
And the assumption of some sympathizer.
I asked you the question 3 times, you refused to say.
You are not a soothsayer, Arnab. I am not a soothsayer. I said, wait for Mr. Naveen Patnaik to announce his decision after results.
If you're so convinced that Narendra Modi is wrong and what he's doing is wrong, then why are you leaving the option of supporting him open? I just don't understand that kind of political logic. Do you?
That is not my decision, Arnab.
Oh, so you passed the buck on that. But that's not...
And he will announce his decision to you when he has to.
No, I call that keeping your options open.
I'm just saying...
Both from BJP and the Congress.
I'm not a member of the BJP. That's why I'm saying maybe Mr. Modi should not have gone into personal attacks. But right now, if he becomes the Prime Minister and he gives Odisha a good package for development, they will support him. His whole objective is that he wants to get people in.
Not at all.
Not at all, he said.
So then you are saying, then you are contradicting yourself. 1 second. You are then contradicting yourself. You are, on the one hand, you are saying, I can't say anything. I have to wait for Mr. Patnaik. On the other hand, you are saying that is not support.
All that Odisha wants or BJD wants. I said we will wait to see what the results are. We will see what formation comes into place.
If Modi becomes Prime Minister, are you saying today you will not support him?
1 second.
I want to ask you, if Mr. Modi becomes Prime Minister, you will not support him? That's what you're saying? Please say that then. Don't leave it open.
1 second.
To my party, I can make that call. Since I am not Naveen Patnaik, he will take the call and inform you.
Modi attacked Naveen. Mr. Modi attacked Naveen Patnaik saying he doesn't understand the language of the people. How can he govern? He's attacked everybody. Who has he left? And let me tell you this. Every
Congress has praised everybody.
Why doesn't it... No, please. Who has indulged in this?
Right.
Look, you have these cronies. You shoot. From the shoulders. Whether it's Baba Ramdev, whether it's Togadia, whether it's
Togadia is another political party. Again, you are raising.
It's not a political party.
Of course, he is.
The VHP is not a party.
Okay, whatever it is, it's not BJP.
The issue is this.
It's not BJP. I am against Togadia. I'm against Togadia.
Mr. Alagh.
Arnab, the crux is Let Mr. Modi say that. Let Mr. Modi say that. Why is he not saying? Why is Sunil Alagh saying that? Why is Modi?
Okay, last point to Saba. The fact is, we see a change of strategy as far as.
No, Arnab, I didn't get a chance.
No.
Arnab, I just want to say.
Can I also get something in?
Just a hype.
Briefly, Kesavan.
Yeah, let me also talk, Arnab. Everybody else is talking. I'm just sitting here listening to all the guys talking, shouting. This is not fair. And Mr. Kesavan has spoken so much.
Go ahead, Saba.
Now can I talk? Okay, first of all, I think whether it's successful or not, whether Mr. Modi is making a mistake or not, to presume that Mr. Modi somehow panicked, he's doing things in a very deliberate way. That is very clear to any analyst. Whether he's taking on we will know. He's doing it deliberately. He is saying he's calibrating his attacks very carefully. It is vicious against Mamata. He has not been so strong against Jayalalithaa. They are in the midst of an election. People will attack each other.
Correct.
Now, whether he's, there is no chance of Farooq Abdullah has his constituency. Mr. Modi is trying to create a constituency in new areas. And that is not inconsistent. That is his politics. Meanwhile, I want to say one thing to Sudhanshu. If the whole thing is about development, then why do you carry on talking about minorities, minority appeasement, Bangladeshi immigrants? I mean, you're not sitting there to elect a Muslim Prime Minister, for God's sake. Mr. Modi, the great development man of Gujarat, is your Prime Ministerial candidate.
That's true.
So your hypocrisy gets exposed.
That's true. We'll debate that.
At the same time, Mr. Modi is a very intelligent man, and he's calibrating. His attacks very carefully.
Surely there's a political strategy here, but we'll debate that another day. Without doubt, Bangladeshi infiltrants, natural home of Hindus, Kashmiri Pandits, sinners of Kashmir, etc. There's a certain hardline that Mr. Modi is adopting in the last phase of this election. Whether that works or not is not for us to presume, but surely, Saba, you're 100% right. There is a strategy there of trying to make this Modi versus everyone. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Whether Modi is burning bridges or not, we don't know, but this is turning out to be one big election. Thank you very much.